Good afternoon, people. It's Jerry here at Set Free Fishing. Down here at this little pond I used to fish. It's really high right now and weeded up, but I'm gonna try to pull a few out of here. Let's see what we can do. Of course, I backlashed already, using a smaller weight than I usually do. Once again, using chase baits, love bug, blood gold. It's not wanting to. I'm gonna have to catch this skin of it a little bit, keep it from catching these weeds so bad. See if that helps. But yeah, wow, yeah, I already lost one of the appendages. Go figure. I've caught a lot of fish out of this lake in the past. If I can get out there to them, I can probably catch a few today. Uh-oh. Felt like I had one bump it right there. Getting them past some weeds is going to be the fun part. I came here because it produces fish, and I just want to catch a fish, y'all. Just remember, y'all, those are... Yes, ma'am, I appreciate it. Thank you. Oh, yeah, I see them. Thank you. Gave me permission to use the boat if I want. I might use it to get out there to that edge. Just get on the other side of them weeds would be fine and dandy, actually. Well, I'm in the boat, guys. I just wanted to get out past that weed line a little bit. They offered, I took the offer. So we're in the boat. My beautiful wife's with me too. Shy. See if we can't pull one or two out of here. I've caught a many a fish in this lake back in the day. But it's been a while since I've come here. So we'll see. See if these chase baits will put in work. You want your pole? Huh? Uh-oh. He let go. Goodness. I promise I just had a hit right there. Right beside the boat, and he let go before I realized. Because I don't know how to fish. I act like I do. This bass might be on bed out here. No, it's a lot deeper than it used to be. I don't want to paddle real far, so I'm gonna just test my luck in this little area. Hopefully we can pull one or two out of it. If my wife put her rod in her hand, she'd probably catch one. It's usually how it goes. There he is, guys. Yes. Oh, what a little bite though. He wasn't biting hard. Little fella, but it's a fish. Jeez, he's a wild one too. Calm down, bud. There we go. Not much, but it's a fish. That's what I'm talking about. That's good to me, y'all. It's been a while since I've caught a fish. One down, 1,100 to go. Well, not doing too good on the catching fish end, other than that one fish. So I'm gonna do a little speaking about recovery. I made a post on Facebook today asking people to suggest content and to suggest stuff to talk about in a Q&A or just content period. And my wife brought up speak on something that someone had said that made an impact on my life. And there's two particular things I can think of when she commented that, and one of them come from one of my counselors once I got into the outpatient program at Tri-County. And the thing he told me was, I'm not gonna mention his name just out of respect, but the thing he had told me was that, sorry, I thought I was getting hit. I was having a hard time forgiving myself for the things I had done to my loved ones, for lying to my wife, and just all the lying and stuff I was doing, all the slimy stuff I was doing. I was having a hard time forgiving myself. Granted that I knew, Christ had forgiven me. I was just having a hard time forgiving myself. So he spoke to me one day and said, "Who are you?" was the exact question he asked me. He said, "Who are you?" And I was like, I was confused. I didn't know what he was talking about. And he said, "Who are you to play God? If Jesus Christ went to the cross to die for my forgiveness, how was I going to play God to not forgive myself?" And that made an impact on me, and it made me look at it in a different way. Yeah, who am I? If he died for my sins and for the forgiveness of my sins, who am I to play God and not forgive myself? So that made a huge impact on me being able to forgive myself, and it stuck with me. And another thing that stuck with me is, AA and NA alike, it's a 24-hour program. It's a one day at a time thing. Keep coming back. They tell you one day at a time, and it is a one day at a time thing. It's something you got to do daily. Some days are great, you don't even think about it, and other days you battle. And I think this point of how this guy put this for me was very important, and I spread it all the time. You got to think of this ride as like you're riding in your car. In that rear view mirror is your past. You're only supposed to glance at it for a minute, so it'll keep you humble to remind you where you came from. Because Because if you start dwelling on the past, if you start concentrating on that rear view mirror, you're gonna crash and wreck, you know? And then when you're looking ahead, you gotta picture it as you're looking out the windshield of your car, you know? At the most, you're looking, you know, 30, 45 seconds ahead, you know, couple car lengths ahead, you know, to see where you're going, you know? But if you start concentrating too far on the future, if you start looking way far ahead, you're gonna crash and burn, you're gonna wreck, you know? You gotta try to stay in the here and now. You gotta try to live day by day. You know, the most I plan is maybe up to the weekend, you know? I don't try to plan real far ahead. You know, I might suggest a plan for like a month away, but I don't start really digging into that plan until I get closer, because things happen in life. And if you try to control your whole life, I've seen a lot of people fall because of that. They want to control every aspect of their life. They want to control every outcome of their life. And they tend to get wound up, and then it leads them back to the bottle, or it leads them back to their drug of choice. And so just try to stay in the here and now, live day by day, you know, and just keep coming back, and you know, take it one day at a time. There he is. There's one. Took long enough. He hit that joker as soon as it touched the water. Not big, but it's a fish. Oh, it's pretty too. Cast over there a few times, babe. There's all kind of fish moving up. Caught that one on the Guggen trench hog. Like I said, if you make a good product that catches fish and looks good in the water, I'm gonna fish it. I'm not biased. I do have quite a bit of 6th Sense stuff, and I do have a little bit of Guggen stuff, not much, just a jig and these trench hogs, but I love these trench hogs. They're good swimming baits. They look good in the water, and they catch fish. Another one. I brought the whole caboodle with him. Keep seeing these big ones roll everywhere, but I can't get no big ones. Keep getting these little, it looks like buck bass, little male bass. But I'll take them. I will take them. Another one. Every time I do it though, I hit my camera. I don't even know if it's filming. Yeah, biggest one of the day, y'all. Monster. But hey, I'll take it. It's a fish. I ain't caught no fish in a while. I'm getting horrible at this filming stuff. Keep knocking my camera out of place. Need it. I promise it'll get better, y'all. This content's fitting to be. Sorry, honey. How'd you manage that? I know you can backlash these. I didn't know you can backlash those. My screen's going dark, so I didn't think I was filming, but I guess I am. Did you get it? Make sure you hold your hand on it when you reel it back in, or it'll be tangled. They want to keep eating this. I'll keep slinging it up in there to them. You need to be casting that shoreline. Where every one of my fish have come. That's money. You finna get one. At least I hope you do. I just missed one again. Because I went and set the hook. Because he's sitting there like... I promise you, I haven't backlash more than a 3-year-old. Because I get too excited and want to cast. Instead of just casting like that like a normal person. Maybe he'll bite again because I didn't. Set the hook on him or anything. We about to have to go though because skeeters are starting to come out. My wife's pregnant. We don't need no Zeke on the baby. Of course, the fish will start biting about the time it gets dark. And skeeters are wanting to come out. It couldn't be cooler like it was last night. It had to be this temperature. Oh, if I hook one back in there, it's going to be... fun. I want my wife to catch at least one. She got the best worm in the history of worms on her pole. Oh my God. Why, Jerry? Why do you not set the hook? Why do you throw in trees? So cool story, guys. Lost my worm in the tree. Guys, if you ain't noticed, I have a really hard time committing. I want to let her eat it. And it's just because I'm, one, a little rusty. I ain't really got to do a whole lot of fishing lately, and all the places I usually go to are flooded. So I'm having a hard time committing to the hook set. I know I'm supposed to be a fisherman and blah blah blah, but God, sometimes I just want to let her eat them, and so I won't commit, and I miss the fish because of it. I do it more often than not. So, bad trait I need to get away from.